Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. This is BT Plays here, and today we are on the Crew 2 and we'll be testing out the Mitsubishi FTO GP version R. Don't know why I keep trying to say 2 and 0 instead of T and O, but we have this vehicle here and we are ready to test it out. But before we get into that, don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new, as it does help out the channel. But let's get into the customization first. So we have 8 hoods to choose from. As you can see, they're not great hoods, so I chose this one. Why not? They're not all great, so yeah, I thought that one. We have 15 front bumpers to choose from as well. I mean, these are a little bit better. Actually, these are a lot better than the hoods. We actually have some decent options here. What do I want? Do I want them little covers? I think we do. Why not? Can always change them later. We also have 3 front fenders as well, carbon or just a plain wide body. I have that. Why not? Let's put on the red calipers as well. Can't do anything without the red calipers. We're gonna stick with white on the car, so we're gonna actually take these carbon side mirrors here, and we have 4 skirts as well. Is there a carbon one? Oh, there's a plain black one which looks quite nice, a matte black one, but we're going to go with the carbon because carbon is carbon. We also have 3 rear fenders to match the front, get the white ones to match the front. We have 6 rear wings as well. I do like that big one, but I like this original one because it's got the version R writing on the side, which I actually quite like. But this is a very big wing. Which one though? This one or that one? We'll go with the smaller one. I actually prefer the smaller one on this occasion. We also have 15 rear bumpers to choose from. I do like the tail light going all. I do like the tail light going all across. That's a bit too wild though, isn't it? So we may as well get it. Nah, I don't know. On a Mitsubishi, the whole back being a tail light just doesn't. I don't know. For me, it doesn't suit it. Maybe a Porsche or something, but not a Mitsubishi. And like I said, we're having a white car, so we may as well just go with the grey stitching interior, and that makes the car. It does look very wild, and it does look pretty cool. So I can't wait to see this thing in action. But before we get into that, obviously we need to check out the performance parts, and it is a street racing vehicle like I've said, and it is a base performance level of 110. Before I do that, it has a top speed of 111 miles per hour with 197 horsepower as well. Now I can put the 280 parts on. I'm not sure why I've got so many ungold parts. I feel poor, but we have ungold parts. We may as well just smack them on. I mean, gold parts don't really do much, so any 280 parts, they'll do, I guess. But with 280 parts now on, we have a top speed of 226 miles per hour, 752 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds, quarter mile in 9.47 seconds, and brake distance 60 to 0 is 18.52 yards. So this vehicle does have good stats, but enough of me talking. Let's actually test out this vehicle in game. So I'll see you at an event in a second. Right, this thing looks very nice. I actually do like the look of it. For once, I actually like the look of a vehicle. Oh, the tail lights just did some funky thing then. Oh, I like the tail lights a lot. They look very nice. I don't know why I got so gassed over them. They're actually pretty cool. Why are they so cool to me? I actually like the tail lights. That might be the favourite thing about the car. But we are in Vegas right now, and I mean, we've literally played every single event in the game, so it's very hard to pick an event nowadays because we've just done too many, and they're just all very easy. I don't know about you, you're probably getting very bored of the Crew 2, and I mean, it's been out for 5 years, so we have done everything we can. And you know, racing games normally last about 2 years at most, you know, with like Need for Speeds and Forzas and stuff like that, especially Need for Speed. They come out like pretty much FIFA and Madden and NBA. They come out all the time. But the Crew 2 has, has kept its stature and stayed there in the game. But it definitely needs an update and a whole new game, because these races are getting very competitive, and to test vehicles as well, it's getting very hard to actually pick events that I want to play and tracks that I actually want to go on. But I mean, this is a safe option really, and I'm crashing all over the place. I'm gonna need to actually test out this vehicle again, because I am not actually focusing on this car one bit. But I will say it doesn't actually feel as bad as it looks. I'm just being awful right now with the driving. I will test it out again, but I don't know why I'm actually being awful with the driving. I'm 10 seconds behind my Ghost. Normally not like me on this event. But no, this vehicle so far doesn't actually feel too bad. Definitely crashed it a few times, but we'll give it a second chance just because of the tail lights. I do really like the tail lights. But I mean, it didn't feel bad, so we'll see what happened. I guess I'll retry the event and we'll see what happens next time. Right, second try with this vehicle. We're going to be quick, we're going to be short, and we're going to be sweet about this thing. So let's get into it. Because last race it didn't feel... It felt very... It didn't feel bad. It felt very good for, its price and what it actually is. I mean, handling-wise, it is definitely a bit unagile, a bit stiff. But it still turns. You may need to brake a little bit. Not a lot, but still, a little tap of the L2, the left bumper, which is an issue for some people like me, but it works still. And I'm drifting all over the place as well for some reason. The speed wise, it isn't all that fast. This event doesn't help because there is a lot of turns, especially a lot of sharp turns as well. But I mean, it's actually performing in this event, like most street racing vehicles in this game. But it is performing, and it's definitely not the worst vehicle I've tested out. Like you can see, we are catching up to the Ghost, but the handling is a bit of a, not a major issue, but a little bit of a minor issue. I do like my cars to be quite agile, but we are performing a lot better in this run of the event than last time, which is always nice to see. But yeah, this vehicle so far, it's definitely questioning what am I gonna give it, because it is definitely a an unpredictable vehicle to rate, I think. But out of 10, what am I going to give this vehicle? So the performance wise, definitely room for improvement. It's still a solid vehicle. I probably would use it again just to get a bit more juice out of it. It's definitely not a competitive vehicle to use and get high scores with, but it's still usable if you want to do stuff casually and just try out new vehicles. The customization of the vehicle, there was quite a bit of customization. You can't go wrong with a Mitsubishi in this game when it comes to customization, so that's always nice to see, a lot of customization. And overall, I'm going to give this vehicle out of 10, I think a 7.3 out of 10. There's a lot of improvement to do, but it's still a very solid vehicle and it's still usable, and I probably would recommend it to anyone who is starting the game out fresh to get this vehicle. It's quite a good vehicle to use. And if you have used this vehicle, of course, tell me what you think of it down below. And while you're down there, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.